Honda CR-V has been the best-selling SUV for the past 20 years, having sold nearly 4 million units since its debut in 1997. But let's face it, it's a little long in the tooth, maybe even just a tad bit boring. Well, Honda has now rolled out the 5th generation of the CR-V, and it is all brand new, from the sheet metal up. I've got a very sculpted hood, some flared fenders, and a new LED light signature that makes it very distinguishable on the road. My touring trimline here has got a hands-free tailgate, so I can open it with my foot, right? Just kick underneath the car. And this opens up to reveal 5 linear feet of space, and it's all flat on the bottom. Now, here's what's really cool. So let's say you're short. All you need to do is bring the tailgate down to where you want it to be, press that little button, and now the next time I open it, it will open to that height. Pretty nifty, huh? The big news on this is the powertrain. Now, you can still get the 2.4 liter that's available in the 2016, but from the EX trims and above, you're going to get a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. Now, that's good for 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque. Power goes to either the front wheels or all 4 wheels, like I have here in my test model, via a continuously variable transmission. Hey Emmy, what's a CVT? Well, Internet, I am glad you asked. So instead of like a standard automatic that has, say, 7 or 8 distinct gears, a CVT is basically one gear that is completely variable, right? It's like magic. So you have an infinite amount of gears that keeps the engine running at the optimal speed at all times. Makes it very efficient. Now, the CR-V gets an EPA fuel rating of 2834 for the front wheel drive or 2733 for my all-wheel drive here. But here's the thing, CVTs, they kind of suck to drive. I mean, they're just not very fun. They don't offer a lot of engagement, but I have to give props to Honda. They really have improved the CVT that's in this car. It offers a lot of very smooth, very quick acceleration off the line. It's still a little noisy, especially when it's under load, but on the whole, it's a huge improvement from the previous generation. Behind the wheel, the CR-V is a competently smooth car to drive. It's just not quite as fun as, say, the Mazda CX-5 or even the Ford Escape. Still, the seats are comfy, the ride's pretty smooth, and the steering has been improved to offer quicker inputs as well as a variable ratio that makes it more precise even at lower speeds. Honda has also doubled down on its driver's aids, now offering low-speed adaptive cruise control, which even works in stop-and-go traffic situations. Plus, it's got a driver attention monitor, so that's going to try to alert you if it thinks that maybe you're falling asleep. I tried to get it to go off on its own just by sawing the wheel back and forth, but no dice. The Infotainment System now offers Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard, and they finally got rid of that terrible volume slider. Now we get to turn our volume up with a knob like God intended. The 2017 Honda CR-V certainly does have a lot of competition in this segment. The Toyota RAV4 has got reliability behind it, the Mazda CX-5 is a hoot to drive, and if you're looking for a small SUV with off-road capability, well, there's always the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. Still, I think Honda's got a big hit on their hands, especially when you start looking at pricing. The base LX will start at $24,000, and the top-of-the-line touring model, like what I've got here, well, that starts at about $32,000. Honda says that the CR-V will go on sale on December 21st, 2016.